Hello and welcome to more Paper Mario! Last time we did so many quizzes, but they're done for now. Let's move on and finally enter Kooper Bros Fortress. Uh-oh! Whoa, Mario, what the? Hey, Mr. Koopa Bro, how you doing? We're in a world of hurt. Mario's here already! I gotta tell the leader, Red Koopa! So yes, Red Koopa is the leader of the gang, I guess, for some reason. I have no idea why he's the leader, but he just is. Just part of the game, just accept it. What do you have to say about this place, Koopa Mario? It's pretty chilly inside this fortress, isn't it? It must be because there's so much water inside. That makes total logical sense. That's gotta be the reason. Definitely the water. Yep. Alright, so let's go jump on this guy right here, and we have ourselves a new enemy in the back. We have a Bob-omb, so let's go ahead, paddle that guy. This is a Bob-omb. Bob-ombs are pretty temperamental, and they get steaming mad when you attack them. Max HP is 3, attack power 1, defense power 0. You'd better not jump on them when they're angry or they'll blow up in your face. In fact, stay away entirely. Attack them from a distance with items like hammers, or you can send in other things like shells. If they attack when angry, they'll charge in and explode, so you better take care of them before they blow. Basically, if you damage them without hurting them, their fuse will light, and when their fuse is lit, they'll do 2 damage instead of 1 damage. However, if they explode, they'll die, so it's kind of like they turn into like a suicide attack. But let's go ahead and take out this guy first, and we'll deal with the Bob-omb right afterwards. So that guy's gonna be stuck. Since he's only got 1 attack power, we could block him. I kind of messed up my timing right there, though. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Well, let's go ahead and jump on this guy, and we'll have Goombario jump on the last guy. Now I said not to jump on them, but as long as their fuse is not lit, you can jump on them totally safely. It's only after their fuse is lit that it becomes dangerous. And blocking that second attack is very hard to time, so I didn't do it successfully there, but that's okay. And here we get the fortress key. Opens the locked door in the Koopa Bros Fortress. Very conveniently, there's a locked door right here, so let's go ahead and use that key and move on to the next room. Now in here, we're gonna have a lot more Bob-ombs, so I can hopefully show off some stuff about these guys. So first off, if you jump on them, yes, you will take damage, but it'll also kill the enemy, so that's one thing to keep in mind. 1 damage for killing them, or you can just use the hammer to avoid that completely. So this time we'll attack this guy, and I'll show you if you use the hammer, then you will not take any damage. So the hammer and Kooper's shell both can avoid taking damage from those. Now in this case, I'm actually going to have Goombario do nothing, and I'll show you why. Ow. So basically, we just want to go ahead and jump on this guy, and I'm doing very bad at blocking their attacks, so my HP is getting pretty low, but we have some mushrooms if we need them. Now, if their fuse is lit, just go ahead and attack them with your partner, because yes, your partner will take damage, but that does not actually count towards your HP, it would only stun them, and since the battle's over anyways, them getting stunned basically means nothing, so it's pretty much worth doing that. Oh, okay, we have Mr. Green Koopa Bro here. I guess he's just talking to his buddy. He doesn't have cool sunglasses like the other one. The sunglasses kind of remind me of the Squirtle from Pokemon sunglasses. Ha, let's see the great Mario get any farther now. Why not just take the key with you? Yee, Mario! You, don't try any. You'll still never find your way through this fortress. It looks like there might be some fighting here. How exciting! See ya. As soon as the fighting starts, he gets out of there. Another tactic you could use is actually have Goombario attack first and then go with the hammer second. So if you don't want Goombario to get stunned, that's a way you can take them out in 1 turn without taking any damage. So it's a pretty good tactic as well. Now if we go up here, there's actually a crack in this wall, but for some reason, this Koopa can escape out a little crack in the back. I don't know how that works, but let's kill him. Yeah, oh, let's give me those hearts. Give me those hearts. So with that guy defeated, we can actually go back inside if we just get the right spot. There we go. For some reason, we can get inside there and get the Power Bounce Badge. Probably the best badge, the most broken attack in the game. Anyone who's played this game knows how ridiculous that CRUD is, but it's not really that good for this particular zone, but eventually, that CRUD will be ridiculous. I'm really not sure if you're supposed to be able to get back there like that, or if that's some kind of glitch or oversight with the collision. I have no idea, but, well, we got it. Now this guy right here, this particular battle has a lot of enemies. Now we could take them down very slowly, 1 turn at a time, and we could avoid all damage, or we could just knock the Koopa guy over and use a Fire Flower to take out the entire crew right here. Now this is where things get powerful. Go, Fire Flower! Roast them like a turkey, I guess. So we got that. After taking that guy out, it'll drop down a switch over here. We could go up the stairs here, but there's really nothing we can do. We're kind of blocked off. So let's just drop down, hit that switch, and let's see what that does for us. And it looks like it's actually going to be lowering the staircase. So now we can use this to get to a lower floor, and that'll be a lot more useful than that top floor up there. So we got that. Hey, let's move on. As soon as we can move our character. There we go. And ignore that room on the right for now. We're actually going to go to the left here. The right room will be useful later, but, well, once we get inside here, all of the exit and the entrance right here, for some reason, just jump up. I have no idea why. All we have to do is kill all these enemies. Oh my gosh, I got hit by a first strike. One battle down, 2 to go. So after we defeat all these battles, the entrance right here and the exit on the other side, those will all go back down so we can actually use them again, which is fantastic. Gosh dang it again! And now we've beat all 3 battles in this area, so the door back here and the door on the other side are both going to drop back down, so we're safe once again. That was a lot of battles. They were all just Koopas. There's Koopas and Para-Koopas, so no use showing all those battles. Now these right here, we got the classic fire bars. We just got to dodge them. If they actually do hit you, it's just going to do 1 damage, and the direction of the spin will reverse. But over here we get ourselves another key. Let's just make our way back out of here, try to avoid these guys. Again, not a big deal if you get hit. 1 damage is not that much, especially because we do have that mushroom and the super mushroom in our inventory, so yeah, we've got plenty of ways to heal if we need to. But with that key, we're still going to avoid that door on the right. Once again, that'll be useful later, but for now, let's just go use the key on the lock, which is going to be over on this side, and we can move on. Ah, get the lock, Mario. Okay, now we can move on to another room here. Oh, there's the yellow Koopa, bro. Now we've pretty much seen all of them except for their leader, Red. What is he doing over there? I'm sure it's definitely not a trap. Okay, this is perfect, I think. Did he spot me? Whoa, looks like Mario's here. I don't know why they're all afraid of me. I guess they've seen me kill so many Koopas that it's terrifying to them. I have no idea. But yeah, let's go up there, and we have to hit the switch. It's probably definitely not a setup. Nope, nothing like that at all. And as soon as we hit this, the floor drops out. It was, of course, a trap. I think that's pretty obvious, but it is what you have to do to progress the game. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we'll fall like pieces of paper, because we are paper. Bah, loser, serves you right. You fell for it. Oh, he's a funny guy. And we're getting dropped in next to a bunch of enemies. Bombs everywhere. Oh, what was that? Where did that fall from? Probably up above you. Oh, I wondered what just fell. But aren't you Mario? I never in a million years thought I'd meet such a famous guy in a place like this. Who? Me? My name's Bombette. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm a Bob-omb. Pleased to meet you. That's fantastic. Well, I'm gonna go over here and actually heal real quick just to get my stuff back to full. And let's go ahead and talk to her again. She looks different than the other Bob-ombs. That must mean she's special. What's that? Why am I locked up here? Because I'm a menace. At least to these guys. Those uncouth Koopa bros. I was just one of many Bob-ombs working here. But those Koopa bros, once Bowser took over, they started working us into the ground. I don't know why I said it like that. I couldn't take it anymore, so I exploded next to them. Yeah, that was a mistake. The Koopa bros didn't like it, so they locked me in here. And then they locked up the rest of the Bob-ombs because they thought they might rise up. You know, a Bob-omb rebellion. What do you think about that? Oh, sorry. It's a long story, I know. Anyway, Mario, we want to get out of here. Do you think you could help spring us from this place or what? Pretty please. If you help us, I promise I'll return the favor. You know what? That sounds like a good idea. Oh, how nice. We'll be good friends from now on. I can feel it. We'll make a super team, Mario. And here we go, guys. We got ourselves a new party member. Bombette joined your party. Press the down C button to make Bombette walk for a short time and then explode. She can destroy attacked walls, or cracked walls, or rocks and activate switches. While in battle, she can attack an enemy on the ground with her body slam ability, or damage enemies on the ground with her bomb attack. All right, now let's think of a way to get out of here. Well, I see a cracked wall right there. Oh, gee, I almost forgot. I haven't even told you about what I can do. Silly me. My specialty is exploding. Check this out. We kind of just got that information from the little tutorial thing. See, if there are any cracks in a wall, I can probably break it. Let me try this one. Puff, puff, puff. Take cover! All right, so let's just press the down C button to throw him at the wall here. And that'll break it. All right. See that? You see what I bring to the party, Mario? I hope you brought like some nachos maybe. I like nachos at parties. Oh, an escape route. Well, I guess I never thought about doing that before. I'm not trying to say that they're making a dumb blonde joke, but considering Bombette's a blonde and yeah, I don't know. I was so mad I just blew up over and over in one place. Okay, that was a little silly. Yeah, a little silly indeed. Well, anyways, we can get out now, right? And so can everyone else. Thank you, Mario. No problem. All I did was push one button. From now on, I'll tag along and help out wherever I can. You just ask and I'll be there for you. Now, enough chit-chat. I have a little score to settle with those Koopa Bros. Sounds good. So we've got our new party member here. Let's just go ahead and walk along. Uh-oh. Suddenly, buttheads! What's all this noise? In case you bob-ombs forgot, exploding is prohibited inside the fortress, except in the case of emergencies. Well, we were kind of trapped in jail. I guess it was a bit of an emergency for us. What in the... Mario, what are you doing here? Nothing good, I bet. Everybody get him! And we get into our first battle with Bombette, one of my favorite party members in the game. So gosh dang good. Now we have the bomb ability right here, and this attack, after using it, we just have to mash A a bunch, and it actually does 5 damage. Now, because the Koopa Bro had 1 defense, it only does 4, but still, that's gosh dang amazing, because, well, that'll actually do enough to take out a Koopa Bro with 1 shot, even with their defense power. It's so good for this area. Well, let's go ahead and take out that guy with the power jump. And this last one, I guess we'll just use a hammer right here. It doesn't really matter. But we will use Bombette's last ability here. Now, this attack's a little bit strange because Goombario's attack is basically a jump. Koopa's is why do I always say Koopa? Kooper's is basically a hammer, but her body slam is something kind of different. Now, it attacks from the side here, but it still counts as contacting the enemy, so we still get exploded right there. Now, if I attacked a spiked enemy that you can't jump on, she can still attack them. It's kind of strange. It's kind of somewhere between a hammer and a jump, but not really exactly lined up with either of them. So let's go grab all these coins, and we're actually going to... I just go head out. I was going to backtrack and actually grab the heal to get my FP back, but we don't really need to do that right now. Let's just go back up this way, and there's a few cracked walls we passed along on our way up here. So let's go back and actually get all of them. So here's one right here. Go ahead and blow it up. There you go, and let's go grab that key. Now, the reason I said before, I'm not sure if this is a glitch, I'm not sure if you're meant to be able to get in this way. Well, first off, it's kind of awkward getting in like that, but also there's a cracked wall right here, which makes me feel like this is how you're meant to do it. But who knows? Who knows? There's also another key right there. There's a cracked wall next to it, but it's kind of elevated and we can't quite get up there. Now, I actually am going to go all the way out of the fortress and grab a cracked wall that's actually outside. Now, you could wait until after you beat the dungeon to do this, but there's a good reason why I want to do this now, and the reason is quite simple. Well, it'll make more sense once you see it. I was about to explain it, but it'll kind of spoil it a little bit. So let's just go break this cracked wall right here. Kapow! And we're gonna go down this pipe. If I can. Go down the pipe, Mario. There you go. So once we got that, if we go over to the right side, we can find ourselves a treasure chest right here, which will have another badge. The FP Plus badge increases maximum FP by 5. Now, the reason I want to get this now is simply put, I've been spending all of my level ups on BP, and I'd like to have the extra, FP. So I'd like to have that for the rest of the dungeon, but without having to spend a level on FP, basically. So let's do that. Let's go down here and hit this to get our stuff all the way healed back up. And let's go back inside. Now, one thing to keep in mind is because we exited the dungeon, if we go back inside, all of the enemies are going to be respawned. So we'll have to avoid them on our way back. But let's go a little bit deeper into the dungeon here. I guess not all of them. That guy's not back. But if we go through here, from here on, they're back. So let's just try to avoid some guys. I should mention this door down here that we avoided all this time. That was the door that we just came out of with Bombette. So that's kind of why I avoided it. That's more of an exit door than an entrance door. But let's go on through here. And this door is the one we want to go through. Now, we could go up back where the trap was, but I want to go this way first. There's a door down here. And more importantly, there's actually a cracked wall. So let's go blow that up. And once we can go through, there's actually going to be yet another treasure chest. And this one has another badge. It has the Refund Badge. Refund some coins if you use an item in battle. So if we use that one, we actually will get some coins back like it says. I'm gonna actually take off the payoff badge, put back on the close call and the refund. So that way if we use any items, we'll get some coins back. The cool thing is that doesn't only work on the items that you buy. If you find an item and use it, you'll also get the coins back for that, which is awesome. Over here we have a save, so let's just go ahead and drop that down. And now, let's actually go back up top. All the way back around. A little bit of a walk, but I guess Mario could use the exercise. I have no idea. But let's go through this door this time instead of going back where that trap was. Now, there is an enemy right here, and I guess we'll just get hit in the face by him. Why not? Get him! All right, let's move on. So right here, we have a locked door. And if we use that key we got, we can go right through. So now through this door, we actually have a little puzzle, and finally, Kooper is actually useful in this dungeon. All right, so if we use Kooper, we can actually bop these switches right here. Now, technically, you can kind of hit these switches with Bombette, and I'll show that off right here. If you drop her off on the backside, you can actually run across, and she'll blow them up once you're over there. The problem is she can't hit them when the gaps are closed, so it's kind of pointless to switch over to Bombette just to do that. Let's just go back to Kooper here and use him to hit him, because Kooper is much more useful. It's kind of weird because we get Kooper and Bombette both in this chapter, so it always felt to me kind of like Kooper gets overshadowed a bit by Bombette. But, well, I'm glad that they have a puzzle shortly after you get Bombette that's useful for Kooper, so he's not totally overshadowed. The game does a pretty good job at using all your different party members, but let's go beat up this guy. And this is actually a battle I want to show because it's got quite a lot of enemies, but we've got a good tactic to take them down really quickly. So let's go ahead and use a POW block right here, get some coins back with that refund, give it a smack, boom! And now, of course, we can just go ahead and use Kooper, and his attack is not affected by the red bob-ombs, so we can just take him out very easily, get ourselves a whole ton of stuff. There we go. That one right there will level us up. I think we're up to, I forget if we're level 4 or 5 right now, but as usual, we're going to go for some BP here. Grab ourselves all those coins, and now that we have more BP, I guess we can put the payoff badge back on. I'm going to leave the last BP open right now, I guess, because there's nothing really else to put on it. Just go hit the switch, which should lower down these stairs as well, and just give us more access to more places we can go to hopefully find another key to open that door on the left. If the things could just drop a little bit more quickly. I know they're giant stone stairs, which are probably actually just like paper cutouts. I have no idea. But we got that. And now we can finally go up to this spot so we can use Bombette to blow up this thing. Once again, I have no idea why exactly the green Koopa Bro left the key right here instead of just taking it with them. Like, if they would put the key behind the locked door, then there'd be no way for us to get to it. But they decided to leave it there. I guess that works. So let's go use it to open this one right here. And let's go through. So now this is going to bring us to this little area right here. Another switch we have to hit. So after we bop that, magically, the water is going to, I guess, not go away. It's just the staircase that's all mossy is going to go up through it. I think it's a really nice graphical touch that they actually have these stairs that were underwater, kind of mossy. I think it's pretty nice, but we have a couple of Koopa Bros to take out here, so I guess we'll go ahead and do that real quick. Oh boy, 2 star points. Oh boy, 1 star point. All right, so with those guys defeated, we can finally go up the stairs, and we have another one of these spiral paths to go around. Now, on the right side, there will be a door, but I actually want to go past that for now. If we go all the way up to the left, we can find ourselves another badge. Of course, we also have an enemy to take out. Okay, so with that guy taken out, we can grab the last badge of the dungeon, the Smash Charge badge. When charged, Mario's hammer power goes up by 2. So basically, your power is normally 2, so if you use this, it'll go up to 4. Now, you might just think, why don't you just hit them with the hammer twice? But we've talked about this before. Defense power kind of changes that. So if they have 1 defense, basically if you charge and then hammer, you'll hit them for 3 one time. And if you do just hammer, it'll hit them for 1 damage twice. So it's better if you look at it that way. Let's move on to this area here. And we have, I guess, all of the Koopa Bros coming out at us. Oh, yep, there's Red. Well, 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 Mario. I wouldn't have bet you'd make it this far. Don't get smug, pal. You just caught us off guard. Trust me, we'll mop the floor with you if we get serious. We're as cool as they come. I believe you, I guess. Yeah, boys, open fire! I guess as opposed to closed fire, I have no idea, but we got that. Let's just move on. If we go down to this side, we can actually use Bombette to blow up this thing. Now up top, you can see bullet bills are coming at us. If you run into those bullet bills, you'll have to fight them. You could just try to avoid them. If they hit you, they'll get a first strike. If you jump on them, you'll get a first strike. I'm just gonna try to avoid them. They have 2 HP and 2 attack power, but if they attack you, they will explode. So they're basically a spike Goomba that kills themselves when they attack you. Let's go down here. Let's grab this. I guess not a whole lot of reason to do that. And let's go jump on these guys to finally fight them. Now, these enemies have 4 HP and 1 defense, so they're kind of similar to a Koopa Bro. I'm just going to go ahead and jump on them like that. And I probably should have jumped on the back one. Let's just go body slam. We could have had Bombette take one of them out right away. But let's go do that, CRUD. And we'll take that one out there. And after they do that, they will shoot out some stuff here. Now, we could use a Fire Flower on them, but I'd like to save that Fire Flower for a bit later. So instead, let's actually just change members here. We'll go over to Kooper. And if we do that, well, we can use the Power Shell. And that'll take out both of those guys and do 1 damage to the back guys. Now, again, I probably should have had Mario attack one of the back ones instead, because then Bombette could have taken out one of them. But let's just take out this guy. And they're not going to shoot out another thing quite yet. We could just do Shell Toss for 1 damage. Not really a big deal, but this guy will shoot out 1 more. And after doing that, we can just have this guy just go take out this one. And with that, we should be able to take out the last one with just simple hammer attack here. So let's go do that. And let's finish him off. Once again, we could have bought one extra fire flower or just not use that fire flower from earlier, and that would have taken them out much easier. You could just do fire flower into a shell toss from Kooper or Power Shell, or you could use a POW block and do some stuff with that, but whatever, we got him taken down. But let's go hit the save point, guys, and you know what? That is going to wrap up this episode. We've got a little bit more to go for the Koopa Bros Fortress, but we'll have to tackle that one next time. I'll see you guys then. Take care.